Hey guys, my name is Harris Heller, and I've been a full-time YouTuber for over 10 years now. And if you are a YouTuber or
What's up? Rolling up. That's exciting. Is it cold there? Wherever you are? What's up? Hit this raw or no? Yeah. Hit it raw. Oh, you're in Iraq. Just hanging out, placing a gas block in my SBR because it's very much so messed up from my suppressor, and then just cleaning out my suppressor is what I'm working on. Give you a shout out. I don't really know what a shout out is. Like, happy birthday, Bubba? Is that a shout out? I don't really know. Petroleum engineer. That's cool. What does he do? I do not play Warzone. I don't play video games. I have too much other stuff I gotta do. I used to though. How long were I in jail? Was I in jail? Never been to jail. So 0 time. If I was in jail, I wouldn't be able to own fun stuff like suppressors and short barrel rifles and all other fun things. Coding? Yeah, I mean, it's, I wouldn't say dumb. I mean, I get it. Like, face tattoos are different, especially in like the.
You have to make it.
Shut up, YouTube. In like the gun industry, people don't usually see that, so it's a part of it. I get saucy in the comments sometimes about it, but it's just a part of it. I try not to though, because without my face tattoos, I wouldn't be where I am today. Did you tell your kids? Give me those dumbass tattoos. I think possible to draw on with a Sharpie. No, actually, I didn't. But I did get my face tattoos for my children. And nor do I think they are dumb. But that's for me, not for you. I am from Pennsylvania. I moved to Tennessee 9 years ago. What do I drive? I drive 2020 Chevy Silverado High Country. Yeah, I mean, my face tattoos have made me a lot of money and give me the ability to do other things that I love. So while I wouldn't recommend it for everyone, it's done very well for me and what I do. So, but also the feeling of it making people cringe is what makes it so valuable because I'm different. I don't know who Adam 22 is. Sing thick of it, KSI. What? I don't know who KSI is either. Stuart Little. Okay, I'll play it. I get the Stuart Little thing. That's funny because he's like a mouse, and I have a huge ass fucking nose. Thick of it. If it's gonna be some crazy stuff, I'm gonna be mad.
Auto insurance all seems the same until it's time to use it. With USAA, it's easy to file claims, schedule repairs, and access
What's up, Mike?
assistance right through your app.
Cameron, it's completely cool. I have had this huge nose for 34 years, so I understand. This dude can't get it up. Oh, I can't right now because you're talking to me. Normally, I wouldn't have an issue though. I don't know who KSI is, but cool. I ain't never sharing cocaine with you. That's cool because I don't do anything. I'm completely sober. Never had a want to do any of that. It is. What time is it? 11 o'clock. Don't know what rizzing up means. There's a lot of new words that I don't understand. Guess I'm getting too old. Alright, we listened to this song. Now I'm going to back to what I previously have been listening to. How do you think I'll look? 80 years old, I'll probably be dead. So I won't really give too much of a shit of how I look. Strong smell of meth. Yeah, like never heard that one before. I do understand though, just because like, you know, someone's in physical shape to be able to do demanding things that they look like they're on meth. I understand. She's inside. What's up, nobody? What is 3H Survival? So, it started with three of my buddies, which Phil, he's been on the channel. And we were just sitting in a room talking. And, you know, I have my tattooing channel that I've learned a lot over the past 5 years doing that about YouTube and everything. And I actually started the YouTube channel like 11 years ago, but didn't know what I was doing, so it didn't go anywhere. But I started, came up talking. I was like, I'm just gonna do it, and did a podcast with SOE Special Operations Equipment, John, and he was like, you just need to do it. And I was like, okay. And he was like, what are you gonna call it? And yeah, we just came up with 3H. So yeah, 3H, hookers, heroin, and happiness. Heroin's a pretty terrible thing, so probably not that one. Are you a two-pump chump? Yeah, for sure. I'm efficient, you know? But, yeah, 3H stood for there was a super long conversation that Phil's coming up the end of this month for my birthday, and we're gonna go over, like, how all that happened. Casey, I will tell you that I've never done anything. I drank for a while and then decided that that wasn't for me either, so I have never done any drugs ever. So yeah, I can say that. But 3H, back to things that actually matter. It was like 3 hours a day you spend screwing off, you know? And so if you spend that 3 hours learning something or benefiting yourself, working out or training, all of those things, you could make who you are into who you want to be. And it only takes, you know, less than 3 hours.
At Harbor Freight, we do business differently from the other guys. We design and test our
I never
products and
said
sell them directly to you.
I never drank alcohol. I literally just said that I did. I smoke cigarettes. I mean, I do zins, but
Tools you can trust,
whatever.
prices you'll love.
Dude, my nose is crazy, for sure.
We like to do business anyway.
I know.
Whatever you do, do it for less at Harbor Freight.
Yeah, the reason I quit drinking is just because I had better shit to do, really. I am not Canadian at all. Red-blooded American. Yeah, you could do it. So what does 3H Survival do? I mean, I have plenty of videos that you could check out and figure that out. I am from America. No, I don't plan on removing any tattoos. These all got me to where I am today. Oh, okay, Casey. So, sorry, there's a lot of people being smart, so, yeah, my apologies. But, yeah, I go over pretty much anything firearms related. I do a lot of training, stuff like that, also preparedness. survival situations. I, do a lot of training in medical with Chuck at Homestead Medical. So pretty much going over anything involving that. All the crazies must be stuck in their house today because of the storm, so all they could do is sit on YouTube talking. People can know. What? The people can know when you are near to the corner of the streets. That makes no sense. I don't play guitar. I did a long time ago, but not much anymore. I highly doubt you're parked outside, because my house is not easy to find. I'm from Pennsylvania. The only thing you're shooting isn't a Kleenex. Yeah. Sure, buddy. Amish country. Close to it, yeah. I just built another one today. It's 18-inch. I got a bunch of Geisley parts and built the upper receiver today. I have Sons of Liberty lower coming, and that's going to be my new one that I shoot mostly. I do not regret my face tattoos now. And I would show all of the things I have, but they don't like that on live. I got banned on live for working on one of them, so I can't do that anymore. That's what I'm talking about, is teaching people how to effectively use BB guns. And it's worked out very, very good. Weather's pretty cold. Honestly, I was inside the house for a while. Not turned on. I lit a fire in the wood burning stove, so I just have the door open right now. B, that is your opinion, which is fine. I'm a soldier from Ukraine. I'm from Pennsylvania, United States of America. Have you ever had the buffer and buffer spring get caught and the buffer tube and release? So I have had on my SBR with the suppressor. When I use the suppressor, what happens is all the extra gunk gets put back into the rifle, and my bolt carrier group will get stuck closed, but I've never had it get stuck back. Are you talking about it like getting stuck in the back or like locked in the front? No, I can't smell you, but I'm sure if you were close, I probably could, for sure. It doesn't matter if I'm employable because I am a tattoo artist. ATF is going to watch me anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Once you get your paperwork for your tax stamps for SBRs and suppressors, you legally sign over your rights to any privacy, so it doesn't really matter too much. You'd only do it if you were a rapper. Tattoo artists are too cliche. I mean, I guess. It's worked out for me pretty good. I mean, they could be jealous or they could just be sad and need someone to talk to, which I will be that for them. That's fine. Doesn't hurt my feel bads at all. Because at the end of the day, they're sitting here watching me. Yeah. Did you buy SBR as is from dealer? No, so I built my SBR. So I built the 2 pieces and then I go in, they will take pictures of it, measure it, all of those things, and then I'm not able to legally put it together until I get my paperwork back. And then, you know, you just take the 2 pins, pop it together, and you're good to go. First, last, I'm sorry that you're sad and lonely, but I'm here for you. I got you. I've never printed parts, no. I just buy everything. I have done like a few 80% lowers, and then you just mill them out. So legally, I'm not sure if I can convert it to a 16-inch because it's classified as an SBR. I don't think that you could change any of the parts affecting the length or caliber unless you notify the ATF. P90 is good. I've shot a few of them. I'm trying to think, nothing bad that I could remember. How are Pennsylvania gun laws? I haven't lived there in so long. My first pistol I got in Pennsylvania, and it was, you know, you could carry and all of that stuff. I did have my carry permit there, but honestly, most of the laws I know are obviously in Tennessee where I live now. How much tattoos do I have? I have no idea. Do you ask the ATF? No, but I'm sure that they're able to look at all my awesome pictures of that on my phone at any time they want. No, I absolutely have a stock on my SBR. So you're talking about AR pistol. It's where, legally speaking, you could put on a brace and have it legal under the regulated 16 inches. But if you have your tax stamp, then you could put a stock on it and also a foregrip, a vertical foregrip. 3H survival. I'm not sure. It's probably, yeah, for some reason it's backwards, I guess, because of the camera. But yeah, it looks like HE. This chair's pretty good. I've had it for 2 years now. I can't complain about it. Haven't needed to upgrade it yet, so I believe you can have a stock legally with a... Yes, you could have a regular stock on anything 16 inches and above. Anything below that, you legally would need to fill out your tax stamp paperwork to create an SBR or putting on a pistol brace. Short-barreled rifle. And a funny fact that I didn't know about, suppressors, I have always called them suppressors because, like, in movies they call them silencers and stuff, and I always thought that was a wrong term. But when you go to fill out your paperwork to get a suppressor, it says on the paperwork silencer. So that is the legal term from the government agencies of what they call them. Or you could call them a can, absolutely, yes. Do you have survival skills? I believe so. I mean, I'm still alive, so I've survived thus far. What am I doing? Buying gun parts. And looking up how soon I could get the lost my train of thought. The new pistol from, what is the brand they just came out with? It's the 2011. It's not the Staccato. Kimber, that's it. Yeah, the bronze 2K11 Kimber is the next one I'm gonna get. Yes, I do have survival skills outdoors and stuff, for sure. Buy Bitcoin? Yeah, that is a super beneficial thing to do. I recommend that everyone should put some money into Bitcoin, for sure. Well, they should have done it years ago, but, you know, you should definitely start. Definitely call out, for sure. Quit. Start your own business. You make way more money. Airsoft, assault. So I just say AR, but you like some people call them like battle rifles. Technically speaking, they're Armalite rifles. Assault was like a term that came up at some period of time, but that is completely not what they're actually called. I do not own any ghost guns, no. They're all regulated to the legal regulations in the state of Tennessee, which you can legally own a ghost gun too. You just have to mill them out, which I've done before. But I give away a lot of ARs to my friends that don't have them and stuff like that. So why face tattoos? Because I wanted to get a meaningful tattoo for my daughter when she was born, and then I had a second daughter, and I was like, well, I have to do it again. And then I already had face tattoos, so when I opened up my first tattoo studio, I decided to get an arrowhead on the side of my face. I'm a tattoo artist. What is my favorite 1911 pistol? I will tell you my favorite that I'm going to have very soon is going to be the Kimber 2K11. I've done quite a bit of research. It's still 9mm, but it is just awesome. What is the difference between a poorly dressed man on a unicycle and a well-dressed man on a bicycle? I feel like one could go faster. Possibly, depending on the bicycle. And I guess depending on the person riding it as well. But a well-dressed man on a bicycle. Yeah, I'd probably put my money on the unicycle because that would take a lot more practice. And a tire. Yeah, that makes sense too. I get it. Completely went over my head. Masterpiece Arms. Never heard of them. Master. I'm looking them up right now. Oh yeah, MPA. Yeah. I just remember all the short names for everything. Yeah, I've never shot any of their stuff. So I can't say for certain. That is a nose. It is very huge.
Nature sure is full of wonders. Red Bull gives you
Happy New Year. Yeah, so for the build, so that's so the pieces can conjoint together better. If you just do it one time and just torque it for spec like that, it doesn't give the time to I don't know the meaning behind it, but if you do it multiple times, it'll help them connect and get as tight as it possibly can be. So doing it 3 times is just what they recommend. That's for just building firearms. I don't know if it does anything, but that's just what they say to do. I've never had a problem with, I've built a couple when I first started, just doing it once, and they never like fell apart or anything, but now I just do it up to spec. It is Bring Me the Horizon, yes. I started listening to The Devil Wears Prada, but it's changed up on me. My gauges will never close, no. I've had them out for 5 years when I started getting into jiu-jitsu, and never put them back in. They've closed up quite a bit, but not completely. I look like a vacuum cleaner. Yeah. Okay. I'm not single. I'm not willing to take a chance. I believe in... I don't know if I believe in destiny. That's too much of a question. I swear I've seen you looking at tattoos before. I am a tattoo artist. And I also have a YouTube channel along with tattoos as well. My favorite food? A big fan of elk. Like a tomahawk steak of elk is where it's at. I don't know how many tattoos I have. It's a lot. Can I go for a ride on your Harley? I want to feel them in my hair. Probably not. I mean, you could, I guess, take it and ride it alone. I don't really have time to ride it anyway. It just sits there. Comprende cómo estás? Nope, I don't know what that means. I do not regret getting my facial tattoos, no. Matt, my email should be on the YouTube page. No, I still tattoo. I'll always tattoo. Yeah, that sounds very painful. I would probably regret that too. I bet trying to get started in tattooing. Yeah, I mean, honestly, with tattooing, anyone that has, honestly, with anything in life, if you have the want to learn, you could make anything happen. It just takes time. I'm gonna try and stay at this job for at least a year before I quit. I have an engineering degree, but no experience, but I'll call out tomorrow. I mean, it also depends on where you are. I honestly wouldn't quit. I don't have very good business advice because I've obviously been a tattoo artist my whole life, and it's kind of like the being a pirate of the business world. You kind of just do what you want if you are good at it. I don't have any with binary triggers. I have the Geisley SAE, and I could just, the way you kind of hold it, you loose up your hand and just lightly press the trigger, and it'll auto do it, and it will shoot very close to full auto. I have a video on that, so I don't have a need for a binary trigger. So my wife asked me that question the other day, and it was 43. And then I got the Smith & Wesson Carry Comp and the Smith & Wesson, I forget what it's called, the fold down one. So up to 40. Tattoo any cooters? No. I mean, if you're talking about like right on that thing, no. Let's see. Yeah, Geisley is definitely my favorite trigger out of everything I've tried. I have a few different ones in random, like the one that comes on PSA. What is it? Not the dagger. The Jackal is actually pretty good. AR, AK. I like them both. I prefer an AR. AKs, you know, they'll survive through anything. It's just easier for me to access ammunition for, you know, 5.56, so I usually go with AR. I do ride motorcycles. The Super Duty, so I build all mine, so I've never bought a complete from Geisley. I'll just like put their internal parts in it. And you know, like I really like the way that their hand guards are, the way that they're built. Also like it's almost like a bronze finish on it. So that's the main reason I go with their stuff, but their internals, their triggers are by far my favorite. And the bolt cash release is the best in the market for sure. Yeah, I actually have the Canik TTI Combat right here. And yeah, I've ran probably 3,000 rounds through it since I got it. I love it. It's probably one of my favorite ones to shoot, but it's just too big to carry. I did take it on a few trips though. I'm a dude. Don't ignore me, bro. What? What's up, AJ? I've not had any malfunctions. I had one malfunction where it stovepiped, but I also was reloading. It was my first time reloading, and I made the rounds a little bit light on powder, so I think that had something to do with it. What's your ethnicity? I feel like I'm filling out paperwork to get another gun. I realistically don't know what my ethnicity is, though. What load data are you working off of? It was just what my dad, he was showing me a few things, so he was just kind of telling me what to do. But I will say that I could just tell that they were definitely lighter. Look, Persian. Yeah, I have no idea. Never really was curious enough to find out. I do. I'm a big fan of, which one's this one? The Neutron, and this is 762 by Gentech. So this one I run on my ARs, and it reduces the sound of 5.56 quite a bit, but also my 308. So big fan of the Gemtechs. And they go on super easy, even though I can't show installing it or installing it or taking it off on YouTube videos anymore. What's my favorite tattoo? That's hard to say. I have a few that are, the most meaningful one I have is the one on my side of my head. I had it done by a really close friend of mine. I was teaching him how to tattoo, and then he was sober for a really long time and fell back into a bad lifestyle and ended up passing away. So that's why this one's not finished, and I'm probably never going to get it finished. It's a huge crow on the side of my head. But because of that, that's probably the most meaningful one I have, just because, you know, it's kind of dark, I guess. I don't know. Influencer. I'm not a big fan of that word, but I guess it is kind of the realm of things. I am. I don't want to influence anyone, actually. Man, coyotes are crazy. I'm gonna pause this. You guys will probably hear. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but they are loud as shit. Which I would be too if I was out in the cold. Yeah, dude. I kind of want to try out the Holosun NV on my 300 Blackout. That'd be cool. I gotta figure out how to record on it though, because that would be sick. Because I wouldn't even need a spotlight. I do want to get the thermal one though. That's next on the list. After I get the 2K11 Kimber. I do still do Tattooing 101, yes. This is kind of a weekend thing I do, just for fun. I make videos with this, but I am all in with Tattooing 101 all the time.
Hey guys, my name is Harris Heller, and I've been a...
All right, it is almost 12 o'clock, so I'm gonna hop off here. Hope everyone has a good week, and stay safe with all the weather and everything. Later, everybody.